At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Okay, so this deep dive is going to be interesting. I mean, we're talking Ash Wednesday and Lent, which is already like pretty heavy stuff, right? But then the request from our listener also mentioned some keywords that stood out to me, meaning images. It's almost like they want to go deeper and get the symbolism and the visuals.
Right, yeah, and the timing of this is perfect because Ash Wednesday is coming up soon for 2025, March 5th to be exact.
March 5th. Okay, so I feel like everyone has heard of Ash Wednesday Mass, but like what actually happens there? Say, I've never been.
Well, it's pretty striking visually. Like you see people going up to get ashes on their foreheads. It's often in the shape of a cross. And those ashes are a big symbol. They remind us that life is finite, mortality, but they also represent repentance, turning away from bad things and starting fresh.
Yeah, they make it. And Ash Wednesday is just the start of Lent, right?
Yeah.
The request, we got kind of lumped those together, Lent meaning, and Ash Wednesday, Lent. So like, what's the connection, the bigger picture?
Well, Lent is the 40 days leading up to Easter Sunday. And it's all about stepping back from the usual hustle and bustle and focusing on spiritual growth. You'll see people fasting, praying more, giving to charity. It's all about challenging yourself, simplifying your life, and living by your values.
See, I've always wondered about that whole give something up for Lent thing. Is that like a rule? And like, what's the point?
It's not mandatory, but yeah, it's a super common practice. The idea is that by giving up something you enjoy, even just for those 40 days, whether it's chocolate or coffee or social media, you're making this symbolic detachment from worldly desires and making more space for spiritual reflection. It's like an exercise in self-discipline and prioritizing what really matters. There's even research now about how even short-term habit changes can actually rewire your brain and help break those less healthy patterns.
Interesting. You said Lent is 40 days. Why 40? And how does this all connect to Easter? Our listener mentioned that too in their request.
So the 40 days symbolize the time Jesus spent fasting in the desert before his ministry. And you're right, Lent is all about preparing for Easter, that celebration of Jesus's resurrection. You've got the somber reflection of Lent, which then leads into the joy and hope of Easter Sunday, which, speaking of which, will be on April 20th in 2025. It's almost like you go through a sort of wilderness experience and come out transformed.
It really seems like images are a huge part of all this. I mean, Ash Wednesday images was even one of the key words our listeners sent us. What are some of those powerful visuals that come to mind?
Oh, man. Well, the ashes themselves are incredibly powerful. But then there's that image of the cross on people's foreheads. It's a direct reminder of sacrifice and what Jesus went through. And you can't forget about how churches look during Lent, very subdued, often with purple drapes as a symbol of penance. All of those visuals work together to create a feeling of solemnity and introspection.
Okay, so we're heading into Ash Wednesday. And Lent, what's the one big thing our listeners should take away from all this?
Well, beyond the specific practices, I think it's about taking advantage of that opportunity for inner change. Whether you fast, give something up, or just spend more time reflecting, Lent really asks us, what needs to die in my life so something new can come to life? It's a powerful question, really, no matter what your beliefs are.
So much to think about. Thanks for joining me for this deep dive. And to our listeners, keep those questions coming. We love getting requests like these that make us dig deeper into the meaning behind traditions and beliefs. It's amazing how much richness and complexity there is to discover. Until next time, keep exploring, and thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.